What's up, everybody? I'm Brandon Gordon, GabGamBGames.com, and I am the one, Be Easy on PSN. This is NBA Live 19. So, I was playing Spider-Man just now and ruined my spider section. So I'm like, here's where I'm at with it. At least for the time being. I could stay up a little late tonight. I don't have work in the morning. And I might be off Monday. Supposed to be off Monday. But I'm going to call and check anyway. They're like, take a Monday and take a Sunday. And see, the way this is going to work, right, is I need you all day Tuesday. Shit, you come in from 7 to 7 if you want. And then you're going to be here Wednesday, right? I need you all day then too. Like, sure. It's not a problem, to be honest. Because we close early on Tuesday. Time and a half. And then meet me all day the next day. As long as I make my hours. I'm cool, baby. Making my hours and making my money. One second. I was enjoying sitting with my team. Basketball is basketball. Make a 3-pointer 2 times. We got this. Big man. Good defense.
Man, if you don't see that screen. Come on, I got ball. No, it's me, that's me.
Good defense. Defense, baby. Beautiful shit. Because I can't take the little shit. Can't take the little shit. To the lead. I don't want to say the lead, but they still the same block. That's all. Wow. That's a good. Hmm. Okay. Pump fake rule. Alright. If I pump fake, I gotta wait till he comes down before I can go back up. Or she. Why? Because even though I created the pump fake, unless they go past and I go up, I'm creating the contact. Alright, because their jump is the wall. I gotta go over the pump fake. But because their wall is up, they got momentum, right? If I go into their body, that's an offensive foul. Right? So I gotta wait till they come to a complete stop. After they come down to take the shot, to go over the wall. I gotta shoot over the wall that the body is. So if they beat me to the point, then you gotta wait. If not, offensive foul if I jump into the body. Clean play if I jump early though, and I'm not jumping into them. If I get them jumping, got your ass, and they jump trying to project where I'm gonna be, you know, it's not a foul. Not unless they try to undercut you or something, right? It's not a foul because they can't stop forward moving momentum. You know, it's kind of like penalizing somebody. It's the difference between me stopping to pull up and they push me. Little bitch. But if I stop and they run into me, but not push me, it's not a foul on the ground. So same thing happens in the air. Forward momentum doesn't cause the foul. It's if they jump into me, like, fall on. You can't help but say that's a foul. But if you're playing the ball, you shouldn't necessarily jump into the man. That's why some people don't leave their feet, you know. Like, let you create the ball. I'm trying to stop the ball from going over on my side of the wall. But if you jump into me while I'm still got my forward moving momentum, that's a foul. Get what I'm saying? Because to step back, I'm like, I can't necessarily hit him with the pump fake. I gotta hit him with the up fake. Then double step into the step back. Bounce back, then the hop back. That's my gather. Because the step back is on the bounce. The shot gather is back here though. Gotta get used to the spit. love for when they don't open me up the way I want to open up. You see how my back's that way. Got no choice but to go that way. Hoopy hoop hoop. My favorite move is what I do with the real. Gotta go left, because I ain't got no real left, to be honest. So you protect the ball with that you pick it up. Good go. Right on the way. Right. Same way you protect the ball and go right. Just up. There you go. When you switch over, you gotta switch outside to right, or you gotta let it go. Swipe, H15. Reached on my show. No pressure. Always looking bad. But if I see all that, open up. See the other side is cool. Make it on my ass. Stuff. Get off. Swim, don't move. Space. Where am I on the floor? Oh. Pick it up. Hold it. Just like when you get on the witching car. Have it to open up. cuz. Catch. Like, they're going through all of that. Ain't like I can't. That line strip like that. I love it like that. Yeah. Thank you for the line. I got no left. Because that's Friday. Not before. Because Friday. They so frank to the leg. Average Joe. And pass it off, baby. Every time it hit, I'm excited. day. The baseline. Like, touching the line, that's the problem at this point. Grotto. Another dude that looks like my player on 2K. In Chicago. Like find something years ago. Like what? Guy looks familiar. So always be looking for the past. Yeah. Look for the attack. Get off me. Say, get off me. shot. Throw an alley-oop. Off to yourself. Like sometimes you're like, I gotta go back for it. Not that like you, right? It's something like, it's hard to put. Jump shot ever been so butter? Every time it hit the back of the thing and come back to you and roll back to you. Especially if you got one in the driveway. Right back to you. Bounce right back to you. I'm the only one. I hoop too. I need some mother. This defense, man. This man ain't trying to stop. Ah, sorry. There's a fucking clown on this. Straight up. Alright, keep trying first. I used to set your feet before you jump. That's why it's like you can't slide under it, man. I'm missing. Thank you for the help. Right, if both go straight up, there is no momentum. That's why you put them under the basket. They're straight up. Gotta hit that hand on the head on you and make that fall. Good pull up. Good defense. Good move. Under the trip. Handoff. Let's go, baby. I caught the ball. Throw it up. That's the end. Son of a bitch. GG team. Me, I'm just a help. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Where you going? Nah, the emoji. I don't like the emoji. Maybe. Okay.
With the first pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton from Chatsworth, Bahamas, and the University of Arizona.
Top 5.
With the second pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Marvin Bagley III from Duke University. With the third pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Luka Doncic from Ljubljana, Slovenia, and Real Madrid. With the fourth pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jaren Jackson Jr. from Michigan State University.
Top 5. Let's go. Dallas. Hot as hell there. I need a pool. Like, get a pool. Ah, shit. I was like, what the fuck? How long? How far am I gonna drop? They both sound like me. They too arrogant, right? For this generation, I don't like. I want to be the GOAT. Dr. Dean of this generation. Having records to want to play does keep you motivated. Gotta feel like consistency. Generation. Let's go. I did not accept that. Was over here in Dallas. Kind of cool. Yeah. man. I'm stressed out as hell. How did I end up in Atlanta? Anyway, I'll be back. Throw away all the cans. I collect all the cans, coach. With enough cans, not only can I, but we can. Try my best out there, folks. That's all I can do. Got rid of the Browns for me. They ain't gonna get rid of the Browns for me. Jimmy B. Not be able to get rid of Alfonso McKinney. I thought that was his son. Marlon Westby. The man in a ridiculous amount of money. I take a quarter of it. Wow. Still, just like that, rookie gets the biggest contract. Let's go.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Atlanta Hawks.
Put me in game, coach.
The Hawks control the tip. To Parker. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
On a pass, stolen by the Knicks.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Allen Crabbe. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Allen Crabbe, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Two for two on that trip.
So,
In
idea.
the front court comes Smith. Looking to make something happen.
Batman movie.
Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. against
Horror
the
movie.
Ukrainian Len.
Directed by Rob Zombie. Where we see the whole perspective of the Batman movie through the villain's
New
perspective.
York with 4 to shoot.
Normal street
Smith
crime like
to
an
Gortat.
anthology.
Alex Len pins it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk.
Now let's say we got people robbing the bank. You never could see Batman inside, just what makes it scary.
Ah, that's a 24-second violation.
Like it's a slasher flick. But because it's Rob Zombie, it gets to be a bit brutal.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Spins and scores.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for big.
Smith to Julius Randle. Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Jabari Parker missed his first. That one goes.
And I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Smith. Deep two there, won't go. Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 4. Has a look. Not today.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Alex
Wow.
Len tips it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Nice pass to set things up.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Collison into the front court. 2-point advantage. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to appear in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. Darren Collison is going to get 3 shots here. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he misses the second. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith. Bullock, guarded by Alex Len. Allen Crabbe sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Parker into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Down low for Len. In the slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Screen coming. Bullock can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Smith with the basketball. Margins 8 to Julius Randle. Gortat to Marcus Morris. Marcus Morris, strong finish.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Parker. To Allen Crabbe. Collison. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knicks with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Bullock can't connect. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Smith with it up top. Down 5. To Gortat. Gets it in the left corner. Jabari Parker rejects it. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Pretty fortunate to get that kind of a good look with the shot clock winding down.
It's Atlanta ball. Collison to Parker. Jabari Parker, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
ISO ball. It's not ISO balls. You're going to isolate on one side, but you need the movement on the other.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a 2-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
First free throw is good.
Rob something. He ain't gonna kill you. But, you know, definitely gotta have a scene that look like the Nightcrawler scene from X-Men.
He'll run the offense.
Like, ah!
To Alan Crabb.
Bunch of smoke. Touching the smoke.
He connects at all the time in the world. Too easy.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now,
We could have
everybody would be
miles of
wilding on the
hallucinations.
court.
I'm
Guaranteed.
tripping balls, man.
Randall to Marcus
Pull it
Morris.
together.
Cutter, I got yours.
Sexton to Gortat. Shot won't go. Collison into the front court. Up by 6. To Alan Crabb. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Knicks. It remains Atlanta basketball. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for New York, number 67, Tom Hewson.
Collison
Shoot, I got rebound.
fires the 3. Tough shot down. Collison off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that.
Put me in the game.
We know what's coming. Go get it. Substitutions at left. Entering the game for New York, number 5.
Collison.
Screen.
The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Deep left corner. 4-3. That's what they brought him in for. Alan Crabb hits the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Smith into the front court. Now down 6. Baseline drive. Alex Len with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions. Stepping in for the New York.
Into the front court comes Collison. It's an 8-point lead. Marcus Morris the rebound. Screen coming. Elfrid Payton picked up by Len. Baseline drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Hawks with the lead.
The Hawks are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks. The Knicks are within striking distance at the half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint.
What's the second chance point?
These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks.
Taj Mahal.
Game track. Field goals.
It doesn't seem fair to nitpick either team's first half performance, particularly when you consider how well each team shot the ball. In a variety of ways, these guys are battling back and forth offensively. It's made for an interesting game.
One for 11.
Player of the half.
Lynn is up in
50
the air
cents,
swatting
baby.
shots. When he's not doing that, he's down on the floor making steals.
50
Who
cents.
wouldn't be impressed by a first half like that? Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
New York in control of the basketball. Smith to Korver. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To Collison. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Smith now into the front court. His guys down 3. To Korver. Here comes the screen. Wide open look won't go.
And I'm telling you right now that the defense is playing with fire right here. If they keep giving up open looks, they will not have the lead eventually.
Lets it fly from long range. Knocks down the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Into the front court comes Smith. The deficit is 6. To Korver.
Beat me on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice find for the basket.
Beat me on
And
that.
here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Collison to Allen Crabbe. Nothing going here on that drive. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Bullock picked up by Len. To Dennis Smith Jr. New York with 4 to shoot from long range. To Parker. And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Smith with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Yeah.
Hawks have it. Collison to Parker. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. To Allen Crabbe. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Allen Crabbe. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Rebound claimed by the Hawks. To Allen Crabbe. Collison. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. To Gortat. Smith. To Gortat. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Smith to Korver. Knocked loose. For three, won't go down. To Collison. Five on the shot clock. Down low for Len. Lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Alex Len with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Parker. Cruises inside for two.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Here comes the screen. Dennis Smith Jr. defended by Len. To Korver. Short jumper won't fall. The follow won't go either. Collison into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. To Parker. Collison. To Parker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. The shot clock expires.
Good defense.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken down by Collins. Cash is in for two.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Seconds to shoot. Has a chance. Not that time. New York Knicks basketball. Sexton. Probing the defense to Gibson. Taj Gibson, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Fires the three. That's how you defend. To Marcus Morris. Has a look. Morris's shot won't go down. Taj Gibson, huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Marcus Morris. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Darren Collison.
Good defense.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Okay. Riley Parker
Randall.
in the sky.
Gibson to Colin Sexton.
Substitutions at left. Subbing in for New York.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Sexton to Payton. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the trifecta.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Knocked loose. Knicks have it. Elfrid Payton guarded by Turner. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Parker. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
To Payton. Gets a look, can't hit. To Parker. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Colin Sexton. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Absolute stud, just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Jabari Parker looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down.
I am playing again.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Parker. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Parker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Knicks with the basketball. Sexton to Payton. Lets it fly from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And the game flow in the second half is completely different than the first. That first half equals out of sight, out of mind. Way to recalibrate in the locker room and find your rhythm back on the court.
To Parker. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
The screen sets him up for two.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Sexton. Short jumper won't go down. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Parker. Yes, and the foul.
Go.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Jabari Parker at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Smith with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Colin Sexton. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bullshit.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Parker. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
That's no good. Here's Atlanta. Goes to the left side. To Parker. Marching towards.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Parker. Has a chance. Won't go. Now a steal by Atlanta.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The Hawks are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
First time like 8 points? Like, wait a minute, dummy. You big dummy.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks got themselves a win here today. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta
13,
Hawks.
goddamn. I had like 30.
The Knicks couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks.
Game stats.
20 for 25. That's pretty close.
Player of the game.
Lynn really
Let's go,
impressed me
Ryan.
with the way he
Good defense
redirected
out
shots. Watching him block shots was only slightly more fun than watching how his teammates were reacting to them.
9 for 10. Let's go.
Who was cold?
No, don't talk about me.
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
That was pretty. Pretty jump shot.
Number 2.
Bitch.
Number 1.
Kia. Nah. Block the shit out of that. What's the smack? No, I don't care about those guys.
These are the upcoming matchups for the New York Knicks.
I don't care about that shit.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
One game down. 81 to go. What's my plus and minus? I gonna record, motherfucker? Put the ball in my hand, let's find out. Last summer, I was shooting my jump shot. My neighbor's driveway. Then they started using me to try to do the garden. I'm like, don't use it against me. Woo. Get through our first week. Like I heard you in the NBA, baby. They call me Captain Insano.
It's NBA action on
Yeah,
EA
so
Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From
Fuck those guys. Listen, Lord. Atlanta Hawks.
the Hawks control the tip
No,
to
no.
Parker.
You know.
Nice pass to set things up.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Memphis, they've got it. To Jackson. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Allen Crabbe picked up by Josh Jackson. To Collison. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jones, guarded by Alex Len. It's a big finish. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Here comes the screen. And scores. Strong take.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jones with it. Trailing by 4. Short jumper off the mark. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Surveys the floor. To Parker. Short jumper won't fall.
You know, and everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Fires the 3, shakes free, and hits.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
To Jaren Jackson.
That ball's always in my hand.
Josh Jackson. To Jaren Jackson. Alex Len.
Thank you for the help,
sends it
defense,
away.
baby.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Darren Collison missed his first. That one goes.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Jackson. Alex Len rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Howard. Oh, defender pulls the chair. Collison. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Jackson. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Collison into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Down low for Len. Able to convert inside.
There you go. Finally. Shoot your shot.
It's Grizzlies ball. To Howard. Josh Jackson. Knocked loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Oh, ferocious slam inside. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Driving right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Into the front court comes Collison. The lead stands at 9. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
To Jaren Jackson. Josh Jackson. And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Josh Jackson has got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Collison into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Josh Jackson. To Howard. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Howard. From the outside, no good.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Parker. Down low for Len. Second effort. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Superman, Dwight Howard, looking good, 4 for 5.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. Go, go, go.
Deep right corner. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
It's right back the other way. Shit.
Alex Len
Okay,
at
shoot.
the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Memphis with the rock. To Howard. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And the finish, slam dunk.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Tyus Jones against the Ukrainian Len. For three. And the rebound taken in by Len. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Jones with it. His guys down big. To Howard. Hawks have the board. Hawks with the basketball. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Dylan Brooks. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks to Kyle Anderson. Evan Turner with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Extra momentum for the team is jumping.
Off the mark at the line.
Yeah. Push me back.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Beyond the arc for three. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
I gotta look good. Yeah.
Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. To Kyle Anderson. That's out. Last touch by Kyle Anderson. And one. There was some contact there. Grizzlies own the basketball to Dylan Brooks. To Kyle Anderson. Hawks have the rebound. Trying to cash in, taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Here comes the screen. Dylan Brooks, defended by Turner. Rebound taken by the Hawks. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
1 quarter down. The Hawks with a nice advantage. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Holiday in possession. Down a bundle. That's out.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Substitutions. Memphis. Substitutions. Atlanta.
That pass stolen by the Hawks.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Here comes the screen. Allen Crabbe, guarded by Tyus Jones. Oh, had him going there for a second. Down low, Collins. Goes to the left side. Parker. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Down low, Crowder. And finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys holding the big lead. To Parker. 5 to shoot for Atlanta. To Allen Crabbe. 4-3. That's what they brought him in for. Allen Crabbe hits the three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
No good. Defense catching a break there. To Allen Crabbe. Runner here won't go. Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming.
And Derek Rose is too crazy. He's got John Morant.
Fires the three. Off the iron. No good.
Not far.
To Collison. Down for Collins. To Parker. Jabari Parker. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. add 2 points to the board.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
It's Atlanta ball. Collison to Parker. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. To Howard. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Collison into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. To Parker. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a chance. Shot by Parker. No good. Memphis, they've got it. To Howard. That's no good.
Show me something better than that, baby. Game time. Hey, switch, I got him.
To Parker. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Gets it in the right corner. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hey, everyone. It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Hawks certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Atlanta Hawks. The Grizzlies may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Blocks.
The Atlanta Hawks came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Yeah, it's a little too easy.
Player of the half.
Lynn did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Yeah.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Allen Crabbe matched up with Howard. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, don't see the read, be the read.
Jones with it. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Now a steal by Atlanta.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Parker. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jabari Parker trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead.
I got ball.
Tyus Jones picked up by Len. Here comes the screen. To Jaren Jackson. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Collison to Parker. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Howard. Hawks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Allen Crabbe. Down low for Len. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
I'm on D. I got ball.
Jones, guarded by Alex Len. Shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Atlanta. Probing the defense. To Parker. Jabari Parker. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
That's me.
Here's Jackson down low. Alex Len. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Parker to Collison. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here we go. I got him.
To Howard. Scores from the post.
23.
Collison. To Allen Crabbe. Down low for Len. And he finishes at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Josh Jackson, that pass stolen by the Hawks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Howard to Jackson. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Parker to Allen Crabbe. Collison guarded by Howard. Has a look. Crabbe with a shot off the mark.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
It's Grizzlies ball. Now a steal by Atlanta.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Jones, defended by Len. To Howard, knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. To Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Jones with it. Down a bundle. To Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks. Free throws coming up.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
I was backing up my own man. Not my
Josh
man.
Jackson.
Up and
Free
down.
throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Off the mark on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. Collison to Allen Crabbe. To Parker. Nice pass to get things going.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Collison into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Deep left corner. Here comes the screen. To Collison. Taken down by Howard. Jaren Jackson. Down low for Jackson. Josh Jackson above the rim on that. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Memphis with the run. To Jackson. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Dylan Brooks to Jackson.
Hey, watch this screen left.
5 on the shot clock for Memphis. To the basket goes Jackson, but his shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Jones with it. Looking to make something happen to Howard. Jaren Jackson knocked loose. Hawks have it. To Parker. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. That's out.
Yeah, baby, here we go. Substitutions. Substitutions.
To Jaren Jackson. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Nothing going here on that drive. And count the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Crowder picked up by Len. Trying to cash in. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. To Allen Crabbe. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And it's the big man, Len, with the rebound. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's good, and one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Darren Collison at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Missed it at the line. Jones, defended by Len. Passage.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Alex Len swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Jaren Jackson. No good. Collison. Down low for Len. Off the assist.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Tyus Jones, guarded by Alex Len. That pass stolen by the Hawks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
Oh my goodness! Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
The Hawks are victorious. They're now 2-0 in this young season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Atlanta Hawks.
Let's go.
The Grizzlies did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Game track. Assists.
The Atlanta Hawks showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Lynn could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Go crazy.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Oh.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
I say I know that voice.
gotta poop. I'll be back, maybe. But I got to poop. I'm Brandon Gordon Gab. The one. Be easy. GabGames.com and PSN. And this has been NBA Live 19. GG. Good game. Gab Games. GabGames.com. Talk about it.